Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Moon Knight Season 1, Episode 6. Now, I don't know if it's actually just called Episode 6, or Disney Plus doesn't have the episode title on there for some reason, but that's all that's on there. As Moon Knight joins the fray, Mark, Steven, and Khonshu must work together to stop Amit. Now, as far as we know, all three of them are dead. Khonshu is trapped in stone, but they make it seem like that's reversible. Mark's in the field of reeds, and Steven's trapped in the sands of the Duat. So, how they're going to how they're going to escape, I have no idea. Also, it says as Moon Knight joins the fray, they're doing this. So, is this happening separate to what's happening in the Moon Knight body? Also, a pen exploded in my hands, that's why my fingers are blue, but because I still reckon we're going to see Jake. I don't know how he's going to get free, whether Steven and Mark being in the respective afterlives and Khonshu returning to the body just automatically makes him the main until the others can be freed, or what? I don't know, but that's what I think it's going to be. Or maybe Jake isn't there until the very end of the battle. Who knows? I guess we will after we watch this in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully the subtitles are on. Yep, cool. Exactly. That line right there makes it seem like they need the three of them to escape. There we go. My chair was too far in. Also, I still stand by what I said last episode. Mark's being judged twice. Because if Steven had have picked up that phone and accepted his mother's call, it would have been the final straw to wedge them apart, because Steven would have thought that his mother was still alive. Also, it's very interesting that Steven was the protector altar, and he went out protecting Mark. He literally served his job until the end. This tune sounds familiar, but the lyrics are not. Okay, so it is Harrow's people immediately after, I assume. He didn't give it to Layla. So has he been brought back as well? I wonder. That comment makes it seem like he had. Well, this will teach Layla how to free Conchu, I guess. Hmm. Wasn't the dual crockhead meant to symbolize good and evil, and now it's just one head and an axe? That doesn't seem like they're on the good side. Yeah, I guess that would work. It's one way to know where the bad guys are heading. Hmm. You survived. So is that some kind of mind control as well, or... Also, you'd think that would have hit anyone who wasn't judged, so did Layla make it through as well? Oh, they're heading to the Temple of the Gods anyway. Yeah. You know, like you were told? I'm assuming that's just killing the, avatars, not the, gods as well. And people thought they were going to be killed in Thor 4. Oh god, she actually does have a physical form. Those eyes did not fit that well. Hey Layla, you might want to release a couple other of the gods. No offense to the Egyptian people, but that seems like a rather boring afterlife. But I guess maybe it's subjective, maybe it's just my whole I need to constantly be busy to find enjoyment, so I guess who knows. Are you going to make it to him before the sands consume you? You probably shouldn't tell your goddess what to do. He held the heart between them, didn't he? Yep. The gates of Osiris. Is Osiris letting him out? Uh, boys, you might want to run. she parted the... Osiris is still... His avatar's alive. Break the statues. What power does she get? I like Tawaret. Can Moon Knight fly, though? Are we really doing a kaiju thing? You know, there were many people who said they didn't want that to happen. Please tell me it's hippo themed. Ew. And try not to break the one of the wonders of the world. I don't know who she's meant to be. Of course he goes with the clubs. See, because I recorded this late, I saw a lot of, well, a couple of thumbnails with spoilers and a hint of gold and red in the background. I thought that was going to be the third sarcophagus, well, the second sarcophagus being opened. I have a feeling it's meant to be Layla. You shouldn't have taken a moment to fix it. Of course it's got a grapple line. She sliced his staff. I wonder what that'll do. trying to think who her armor reminds. It's like a. It's very Falcon-esque, but with the way she uses the wings as shields, but don't cross the streams. What the fuck happened? Smashed his cane into four. 3 or 4, yeah. So I'm guessing because the statue's lights lit up, they are also combined with the powers of the 5 Ennead members. Hmm. Okay. And we're back in the apartment somehow. It's weird them switching on it at a dime. Did he switch to make Steven take the impact, or? Okay, that was a very interesting finale. So, do we have a Moon Knight? A, we never saw the third. We know of the third. He's very brutal. I do agree that I'm pretty sure when he picked up the glass pyramid in the last episode, that wasn't Mark. But until that's confirmed either way, it's just speculation. But he split with Khonshu. So he wouldn't have the powers in that. Then again, why am I saying then again? All I know is something similar happened in the comics, where he came to grips all his alters working together. He's like, I am Mark Spector, I am Stephen Grant, I am Jake Lockley, and we don't need you. If I can find the panel, I'll flick it up once this credits are done, to just in case there's an end credit scene. But is there? Also, is Layla still Tawaret? So he's a limo driver, not a cab driver. Got Spectre as his license plate. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to bring up that comic panel because it's completely irrelevant. But so, there's the third. Of course, Khonshu didn't keep his word. Well, technically, Khonshu did keep his word. Because Steven was asking about the deal between Khonshu, Mark, and himself. And Khonshu said, you two will be free. He never said that he would find a new avatar. I'll see if I can find the exact subtitles. That may take a second. After the field of reeds. Okay. I got to the scene. You would negotiate now. We did learn from the best. Exactly. What is it? I will release you both. He never said he would release him fully. That he would be in need of a new avatar. So technically, he didn't lie. He's doing a whole monkey's paw thing, but he didn't lie. He kept his word. Those two are free. But there's the brutal one. So, I'm guessing, I'm taking back, I'll admit, I was wrong about the whole double judgment thing. Because, well, they went to the asylum after they were freed. Okay, I'll take that back. There's also... why was Harrow able to see Khonshu at the end there? I forgot where I was actually going with that train of thought. That just popped into my head and interrupted my thinking. Yes, that's what it was. So, another thing I'm going to take back. Maybe that wasn't, Jake in the asylum. Well, asylum. Because, well, it seems that he speaks Spanish and Spanish exclusively. I knew as soon as we saw the black gloves on the wheelchair that it was going to be Jake. I didn't get spoiled or anything. It's just that we needed to see the third with how many hints we'd seen of him. And then, as he was loading Harrow in the car, I was going to comment, so are we going to pretend that's not Oscar Isaac's side profile? Or meant to be Oscar Isaac's side profile? I don't know if it actually was him, or a body double that looks enough like him from that middle distance that he could actually do the action of lifting Harrow into the car. But yes, as soon as he started wheeling Harrow out, I'm like, okay, so we are going to see him. That was a very interesting. Like, I'll take it. It was a very weird show, so it deserves a weird finale. And I'll admit, when Amit started consuming all those souls and growing large, I did have it cross my mind that she was going to start rampaging through Cairo, Godzilla style, but she didn't. They had her fight Khonshu. So, I'm confused. Is Khonshu just out in the world now? Because he was bound to the Ushapti. Yeah? Layla smashed it. And then because he didn't have a host, was fighting Amit fully. Because she was also out of an Ushapti and without a host. So, he said that the Ennead were in the opulence of the Overvoid and were speaking through their avatars. And so you'd assume that if they weren't in the Overvoid, they'd be able to appear physically on the mortal plane. However, Khonshu was invisible to everyone except for his host when he was speaking to Mark or through Mark. So I want to know how that all works. Like, could Hathor, could all the Ennead members see Khonshu? Did he need to speak through Mark? Because or was he on a parallel plane? So there's the Overvoid, there's the Undervoid, or the Duat, or whatever the Underworld's going to be called as a whole. All those intersection planes of unconsciousness. But, yeah. So, how did that all work out? Because why was everyone able to see him? Why was Heeeere able to see him in the back of that, limo? And how did he have that whole kaiju battle with Amit when he was also bound to Mark? Also, why was he already giant size? Because Amit, she needed to consume all those souls, and with each one she grew exponentially. So why was he able to match her size? I'm not ragging on the finale. I actually like this. I'm glad they didn't go the kaiju route. That probably would have brought it down a lot for me. But I want to see Jake fight. I'm assuming that if we do get Moon Knight appearing in the future, which they've definitely set up, I don't know if he's going to get a second season or if it's going to be in someone else's. But I wonder if they're going to have him exclusively speaking Spanish, or will Mark and or Steven show up and be like, hey, what the hell is going on? Why are we teamed up with, I assume, the Midnight Suns in a superhero biz? I thought we were done with this. Khonshu, what the fuck? Because I'm very interested. Anyway, this is already going to be up 12 hours later than I normally do. No need for me to keep rambling. I'll catch you all in the next one.